I hope you can hear me. I'm Emma, I'm Elle's editor, and we don't have a mic, so I think good at projecting, but please wave at me if you can't hear me. Thank you so much for coming tonight to celebrate the amazing book that is Elle McNicoll and the amazing author that is the one and only Elle. Just firstly, I did have a couple of housekeeping bits, of course, which is firstly that the book is for sale, courtesy of Waterstones, just behind you, and they will be on sale until 7:30. So please, if you haven't had one, get it, and I'm sure Elle will be happy to sell you. There is also, just in case you don't know, there is a garden, sort of outdoor area. It's through that bar there. You just keep going through that way if at any point you want to go outside. And then I just wanted to say that this whole party pretty much is down to Louisa. I don't know what she is. So a huge thank you and well done. I feel like we're all having a really nice time already, which is amazing. But thank you, Louisa. So, I expect everybody in this room is a reader, so I feel like I don't need to preach to you about the joy of opening a new book and knowing immediately that there are characters that you're going to fall in love with and a setting that you're not going to leave. That feeling of reading a book for the first time and knowing that it's going to be your new favourite book. What I can speak to is the very particular privilege of reading a book like that and then getting to publish it. Like many of you, I knew Elle long before Jasper, Arthur and Lady Christine dropped into my inbox a few years ago. I've already fallen in love with her writing, the way she brings fascinating characters and relationships to life in a whole range of different settings. Her amazing middle grade books published brilliantly by Nigel. The hugely successful TV show of a kind of spark has had an amazing response. Elle has been making waves for a long time now. So when her agent Lauren told me that she had a YA romance up her sleeve, I dropped everything to clear my calendar and read it right away, as did the rest of the team Thursday. It was all that we wanted and more. So I adore a feel-good romance. I love Elle's writing and I'm obsessed with cozy season. So when I say this is a book of my dreams, I like it really, really. I'm so often blown away by Elle's writing, her ability to craft witty dialogue that makes me laugh or swoon, a paragraph that feels raw and real, or a sentence so simply gorgeous you want to savour it forever. I was lucky enough to accompany Elle last night to the first promotional event of the book, and what I saw on show there was that there are so many things that your readers love about your writing, Elle. Chief among them, the fact that she centres neurodivergent characters in all of her books and all of her work. Jasper is an autistic protagonist at the centre of an addictive, swoony romance. She is not a stereotype, and some like it cold is not the story of woe. That's not to say that Jasper and Arthur don't have their fair share of troubles. Elle really puts them through the ringer at times. In fact, one of the things that she does best is to create characters that feel so real, their difficulties, their struggles, their misunderstandings, and their love, their humour, their joy. And there is so much joy in this book. Beth Reekles praised its brilliant characters and sizzling chemistry, and Lizzie Huxley Jones proclaimed it quite literally their favourite romance novel of all time. We have been seeing the love absolutely pour in for this book, and it is so well deserved. If you haven't yet read Some Like It Cold, I'm so jealous. Ahead of you, you have that perfect moment of reading for the first time a book that's about to become your new favourite. Elle, thank you for writing it. It is an incredible book, and I'm so proud of you today.
Alright, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, if I keep it this level, don't feel like I'm shouting at you. But thank you so much, Emma. The first thanks has to go to Emma. Emma was the first editor to kind of jump on for this book, and then others followed, but Emma was always the one that just, I knew it would be right, and it has been right, and you are unbelievable, and it's been a pleasure. It's not always a pleasure, but it's been a pleasure working with you. Sometimes being edited is not easy, but I have my two greatest editors of all time in the room with Emma and Isher. Isher is the reason I'm standing here. I wouldn't have a job without Isher or Annabelle. Annabelle left me. She went to the Women's Prize, and I don't know if they realise yet what an absolute gem they have. These three are my kind of Charlie's Angels. I'm obsessed with them, and they're the reason I'm here. Thank you to the agents who work so hard, Callan and Paul and Lauren, who's with her beautiful family at the moment, but I love them so much, and you guys do such hard work, especially at this time of year, so thank you for coming out of the office. I know you guys are like trolls this time of year, hidden in like the car, but I appreciate it so much, and all the work you do. Thank you so much to Louisa. Louisa has moved she had to move one out on the pavement right now. Like she's an absolute rock star, and she has to deal with me and my emails. So thank you to Louisa. I owe you such a debt of gratitude, and you are inspirational, and your work ethic is. And I'm tough on work ethic, so your work ethic is phenomenal. Thank you to all the assistants that do all of the really hard grunt work, and they're all, everyone in publishing works hard, but the assistants, my God, they work hard. So thank you to them. Thank you to the amazing cast of the King's Park, who the reason I can afford this nice dress. They work so hard too, and if you've seen the show, you don't need me to tell you why they are so phenomenal. I would advise getting a picture with them tonight, because in 5 years you won't be able to get near them. They're going to be like absolutely on top of the world. So thank you to them. Thank you to everyone I've worked with. Thank you to the country of Scotland. Thank you to Alwyn and Jen and Richard, who are always there to make me kind of laugh at the weirdness that is this job and the strange things we do. Thank you to all of you for coming, to the readers who made these bracelets tonight. Thank you so much. I hope the readers feel welcome here. I think publishing needs to be more open. I think we all need to be together more. So thank you so much for that, for coming and joining us in this beautiful space. And then I think that's everyone, but there's one quick story I want to tell, because I'm not going to talk about the book, because like lots of authors, I've said 90,000 words, I got nothing else to say. So, when I was a teenager in Scotland, I was in special educational needs classes because I'm autistic, and they would just lock you in a room. I mean, they would just lock you in a room and leave you. And I learned that I just wanted to read romance novels, so I got a box cutter. It's okay, it's fine. And I carved like a really important book hardback cover. I think it was like The Year the Gypsies Came, or something important and boring. But I took it and I wrapped it around romance novels, and I would read it in the special classes, and I would listen to Taylor Swift, and then the Fearless album, and then I would go home and I would watch Nora Ephron films with Meg Ryan. And this summer, all of that came to a head, because in August 17th, I went to see Taylor Swift. And as we were waiting to start the show, a tall 5'10" blonde walked to the VIP tent, and I turned to the person with me and I went, "That's Meg Ryan." They went, "How do you know?" And I went, "I know that undiagnosed autistic walk. I know that's her. Georgia walks just like her." That's how I know. I was like, "That's Meg Ryan," and it was. And someone in our section got engaged, a girl in our row got engaged, and Meg Ryan, the whole area, so we were all screaming. We were so happy. And Meg Ryan, who's 8 rows away, turned around and looked at her and was like, "Cool, oh that's so cool," because we were all making so much noise. And that girl was me. This is my cinema manager. And I'm very, very grateful to him. I mean, you'll get it if you read the book, but like, he sees behind the mask, and that's the best thing ever. So thank you so much for coming. And this, I'm carrying this because I'm going to sit down to sign books for whoever needs it. If you buy a book today, please sign this. I want to remember every single person that showed up tonight to support neurodivergent romance in all its forms, book and life. So please, once your book is signed, please sign this for me, please. And thank you so much for coming as well.